Hi, welcome to this episode of my vlog series. The reason why I'm making this video is because I was asked a question on my channel that as a new YouTuber, what would you really need and stuff like that. Now, there are so many videos out there, but because the question was asked to me, I thought, okay, let me just make a very quick vlog about it. Understand that when you are making a video, there are some basic things that you really need. One of the most important thing is a camera. Now, I have my phone right over here. So a lot of people think that when you're doing vlogging or when you're trying to make YouTube videos or just videos for any purposes, that you feel that you need to get a better camera. That is not necessary. Don't underestimate the value of your phone. Your phone is actually very good. Nowadays, phones come with very good cameras. As a starting point, instead of you going out and trying to spend a lot of money and buying a big camera and stuff like that. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with getting a really good camera. I'm using the Sony ZV-1 right now, which is actually an awesome camera, but it's pretty pricey. It's over $500. But initially, when I was making videos on my channel, I was using this. I was just using my smartphone, and it was very good. As long as you have a tripod, like an example right over here, as long as you have a tripod to hold the phone very steady when you're shooting, that is very good. Try to invest in one of these because these are, I think I bought this for maybe $12, I think I bought this for $12. It comes with a remote control over here so that you can actually start and stop the recording using a remote. So $12 is not bad really for a tripod. And this particular model, I don't know the name of it per se, it actually extends, it allows you to have it based on a tabletop. And then, of course, you can extend it all the way. Like it really, it really goes really high. So from the floor, you can actually, use it. I would not recommend this all the time just because the footprint of the stand, like I'm afraid that somebody might hit it and it might just fall over, but still just be a little bit careful. Put it on top of a table and extend it and you should be perfectly good to go. So this is something that you definitely need to have. If you can get the one with the remote control, it would be much better. So that way when you're actually recording, you can start and stop by using remote so you don't have to keep going to the camera and walking up and down. So this is something really cool. The other thing that you really, really need, and I would recommend, is getting yourself a nice microphone. Sound is actually half the experience. I'm sure you've heard this in many YouTube videos. Everybody talks about it where they say you might have some really good pictures, but if your sound is not there, you kind of killed your video. Okay, so sound is very important. I picked up this Boya wired microphone. I think I at the start of the pandemic, I picked it up for $20 or $24. I kind of forget what did I pay for it. So I paid a little bit higher. But you could actually pick this up for less than $12, I understand. So this is a very good one. It has a lot of wire length. This is I think 3 or 5 meters. So it's very long, you could actually connect it to your camera and you can bring it onto the floor all the way. And right now I am using actually the Boya wireless version. And it comes in a little bit case like this. And of course I have it on me right now and the receiver is connected to my camera over there. So that way I am totally wireless, there's no wire. And this is very good for in case if you are trying to do a lot of vlogging style, where you're walking on the street. You don't want to be walking around with, a wired thing where the wire is dangling and stuff like that. You'd probably want to invest in something like this, which is the wireless version. And the wireless version, I think I paid a little bit less than $100. And at my last view, I think it is still about less than $100. You could also get less than $50, depends on the quality. I try to pick myself up a good one because I don't like to buy too many things. I'd rather spend some money and buy something really nice so that it lasts me for a few years. And I bought this more than a year ago, and as you can see, I'm still using it. The Boya wireless one is really nice. This is actually a charging case. So it's like a little bit of a battery in here. So when you put it in and you close the lid, it will charge. That way when you open it and you take it out, it's charged and ready to go. So this is the wireless version. This is the wired version. And of course, if you are trying to get yourself into a camera, having a small camera is not that bad. Just try to shop around and see. I personally use the Sony ZV-1, but I didn't just buy it just because it was there. I asked around, and a very dear friend of mine recommended and said to me, listen, you have two choices. You either have the Canon M50 or you either have the Sony ZV-1. Now the Sony Z10, there's another one which has interchangeable lenses. My last review of it, when I saw somebody reviewing it, not me, I don't have it, when somebody was reviewing it and they said it's a little bit on the bulky side, is because you are changing the lenses. Now, if you are looking into something like that, then maybe you do want to check out the Sony's big brother, which is the ZE-10. I think I'm saying it correctly. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I think it's a Z10 something. And that particular model is basically, the nice thing about it is that you can change the lens. So that means you can go and buy different types of lens and you can actually change it around, and it's a beautiful camera for long life. I didn't go for that one. I just told myself, listen, what do I need for the next couple of years as far as YouTubing is concerned? And the Sony ZV-1 was perfect for it. I don't need to carry extra lenses around because the sharpness of the Sony ZV-1 is very, very good. Especially as long as your lighting is there, the camera captures everything beautifully well. And here is the optional. If you're trying to go a little bit one step up, then I would recommend trying to get yourself a gimbal. A gimbal is basically a stabilizer. So when you put your camera on and then when you use it, your footage is very smooth. There's no jerking. You're not shaking the camera too much and stuff like that. So this thing actually helps you to stabilize the footage. This particular one, I bought it for a little bit less than $200. So as you can see, it's the only one I have, and mine is Moza Mini P. And I think it's fantastic, it's beautiful, it's one of my best purchases that I made. So instead of me buying so many gimbals like most YouTubers do, I just got myself one and it's perfect. It works very well. I charge it, I keep it aside whenever I'm on the field or whenever I go around shooting. It's ready to go and it's just beautiful. So anyway, so those are just my thoughts. I hope I answered the question. As a recap, I would say is please make sure that you do take care of the sound. Video is video, but sound is so important. If your voice is not recorded correctly, it sounds very echoey and it's off. I mean, you know what? People don't want to watch a video where the sound gets a little bit corrupted. So please make sure that you do. As you can see, you don't need to spend even more than $20 to get a proper sound. Just if you want to get a wired microphone just like this, the Boya one, which you can get for $12. And if you want to spend a little bit more, you can look around. I think for $40, $50, you can get a wireless one that can connect to your phone or to connect to your camera. So I hope I answered it. I hope this was a useful video. If you like stuff like this, please leave a comment. Give me a like and a subscribe if you want to. It does help with the algorithm. It allows the YouTube to push my videos to more people so more people can watch it and hopefully they'll benefit from what I have to say. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.